वबरकातुहू। हेलो ईरान, हेलो एवरीवन। अगर हम लोगों को कुछ काम की बात करें तो फिर आता है और काम की बात पर ईरान। PLA 2015 बोलते नेवी को फोड़ देंगे, नेवी को वो कर देंगे अमेरिकन। जस्ट वेट, गिव मी टाइम, मैं बात करता हूँ एक बार। PLA 2015 रिफॉर्म commonly to engage a type of active offense necessary to seize information dominance, joint operation, command system development. TC responsibility, TC China, TC responsibility for counter invitation operation in 2019. TJOCC, TJOCC controlling military force. So TJOCC war fighting domain function are organized into command subcenter, operation subcenter, TJOCC. PLA Navy, PLA Air Force, PLA Rocket Force. So MOSC and the AQSC probably performs functions similar to the US Navy Maritime Operation Center. In 2023, PLA took a major step to improve PLA air and air defense capability. Apply in counter intervention operation. Most land-based combat aircraft and air defense systems have apparently been considered under PLAAF command operation for the air defense. SSF control and manage joint military communication and computer system. हमको इससे बात करना है। ऑफेंसिव एंड डिफेंसिव मिलिट्री, साइबर ऑपरेशन, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक वॉरफेयर एंड स्पेस बेस्ड ISR, सब कुछ यही करता है। हेल्प अस बोथ इन टेरिटरी एरिया में, इन ईरान में, एंड ऑन ऑर्बिट काउंटर स्पेस कैपेबिलिटी, SSF. Space System Department, just wait. In any conflict between the US military and PLA, the challenge how complex interaction affect C4 ISR system of system may play a multiple domain. For example, if PLA sought to prevent US Navy ship from using satellite communication SATCOM, हमको ये करना है. A simple interaction might be for the PLA EW system to jam the communication satellite receiver SATCOM. नेवी के लिए अगर ये कुछ कर रहा है तो अभी PLA interference versus US C4, बराबर. PLA interference versus US C4, ये मुकाबला है. The more complex scenario PLA ISR with the risk of missile strike against the ship हमारी भी होगी if PLA ISR can detect and geolocate US Navy SATCOM, तो जाम कर देगी इसको. PLA might attack the ship. The US ship recognize their threat, so it does not transmit using SATCOM to avoid PLA ISR. In the example, the ship turn off its own SATCOM and PLA achieve its goal, but not actually jamming or missile strike took place. ISR and destruction versus C4. This scenario could continue to play out if the US ship continue to use SATCOM by receiving PLA ISR with SATCOM signal in false location, counter recurrence, or using interference. PLA has fully system of system. PLA C4 ISR will have a critical role hmm, in counter intervention operation within the LOC. PLA C4 ISR special mission aircraft. This aircraft as well as uncrewed aerial vehicle UAV are flying with increasing frequency. Understand? Airborne early warning, AVAC, signal intelligence, electronic intelligence, SIGINT, aligned voltage, electronic attack. Example jamming as well as anti-submarine warfare and maritime patrol. This aircraft elevate communication as well as active and passive sensor उनके पास है, allowing them to look down on the battle space, line of sight range, over the curve of the earth. चाहे OTH radar की जरूरत भी नहीं पड़े. An example of the type of coverage that can be achieved by special mission aircraft flying at different altitude. Y8, Y8 aircraft, Y9, KQ200, Y9JB Silent Alien aircraft. And UAV drone also play a key role in ISR communication. In area with high threat of US and ally and कोई भी Israel air attack during counter interventions. BZK005, TB001, WZ7 Dragon, and BZK005 UAV. Space-based C4 ISR on February 29, 2024. PLA has 359 system ISR, more than tripling in orbit collection. The PLA has dramatically ability to monitor, track, target US and allied force. टोटल 14 सैटेलाइट. तेरे पास कितनी है? ISR जियो में है. The satellite offer few clue about their true mission. Park in orbit. So early of geo satellite may provide significant capability in counter intervention scenario. PLA operate at least 3 silent satellites in geo to be clear. TJS1 and TJS4 and TJS9, known as the PLA destinate Quangsha, QUINSHAO. Get that thing. The 3 Quangsha silent satellites likely provide some of the most significant capability to support PLA counter intervention operation. Geo satellite can be direct pushed at different part of the battle space in LEO. This SIGINT satellite may be direct to geolocate signal or collection intelligence on US ship. TGS-7 also. PLA is reportedly the only nation with electro-optic ईओ इमेजिंग सैटेलाइट हमको चाहिए इन जियो, क्योंकि योगेन, हाँ, एंड गोफेन, यही तो दुनिया है। हाँ, योगेन 41 1/3 ऑफ दी एज देखती है। हाँ, और ये प्रीकरण सैटेलाइट, इलेक्ट्रो ऑप्टिकल, ये दो चीज़ है ना। डीप सीक है हमारे पास। कुनशो, QUINSHAO. So PLA is reportedly only nation with electro-optic imaging satellite in GEO, which could have significant implications for the PLA counter-intervention operation. Like Kunshaw, Saigon satellite, high orbit EO satellite can provide persistent imagery across the most of the Yellow Sea to detect US ship. Help us. The satellite also so the satellite are so high above the Earth, the satellite cannot offer detailed image resolution. The two civilian Gofen 13 satellite in 2023 15-meter image resolution high enough to detect track ship at sea. ठीक है। Logan 41 in GEO, 2.5 मीटर GEO इमेज रेजोल्यूशन। सार तो चाहिए, ये भी चाहिए, दोनों के साथ ही है, योगेन एंड गोफेन। So Yogan 41 could both detect and classify different type of ship. Of course, geo-imaging satellite like the LEO counterpart cannot see through the cloud cover. इसके लिए तो लूडी ट्रांस, इसके बारे में तो बात हो गई है, तो लगा दे। लूडी ट्रांस 4 believed to the world first synthetic aperture radar SAR satellite in GEO can collect 20-meter resolution image through all weather conditions to detect trapped ship at sea. So LEO ISR capability, especially when combined with GEO ISR capability, create pronounced challenge for US and allied force trying to avoid detection and targeting in the PLA counter-intervention operation. So the majority of the PLA on orbit capability are currently in LEO and consist of EO. EO क्या? Electro-optical, hyperspectral and infrared imaging satellite. Just wait. जवानों सावधान, रुक, जस्ट वेट। ये है, तुम्हें टेंशन नहीं है, आने दे साला, ऊपर से किसको भी। The majority of the PLA on orbit capability are currently in LEO, consist of EO hyperspectral and infrared IR imaging satellite, SAR imagery satellite, SIGINT and aligned collection satellite, and communication satellite. The report identified 230 LEO ISR satellites, over a dozen constellation launched in 2018. Significant capability to locate US ship. Of those 230 satellites, 162 satellites had been launched 2021. So, LEO ISR satellite support counter intervention. LEO imagery satellite detect track US ship in counter infiltration operation using current technology for real-time targeting of weapon against moving target. ये हो गया। PL operate for high resolution EO and 8 SAR imaging satellite in LEO, Gofen 11 and Jiangbin 16, JIANBING, have 10 centimeter EO imaging resolution. With over 100 imaging satellites in orbit in 2024. Chang Coin company spokesperson has suggested Jilin-1 satellite will soon able to image and place on Earth within 10 minutes. Jilin-1 and KUANFU Kanfu 02 offer 50 centimeter resolution image and 150 kilometric wide swath allowing it to cover large area in single image where US military force may be operate. KUANFU Kanfu 02 Neo aligned satellite detect and geolocate radar communication other signal of interest and provide the PLA with all weather day night capability to detect track US in counter intervention. So PLA Neo aligned satellite constellation Yogan 30, 31, 40. The orbit of each of these 30 Yogan satellite are even hmm, space to provide rolling in East Asia तो सब कुछ हर एरिया में the Yogan 31 Yogan 40 aligned similar to the US Navy ocean surveillance Yogan 31 40 in 5 set of 3 satellite समझा for tight in, for tight formation the formation probably detect all geolocate signal of interest maritime target compared to the Yogan 30 constellation Yogan 31 Yogan 40 satellite provide global aligned coverage with much lower daily revisit rate they can track target into the northern and southern latitude northern इधर है साउथर्न तो एंटार्क्टिका में लियो मल्टी आईएन टी सैटेलाइट ट्रेन ये क्या है The latest generation of PLA LEO ISR satellite is probably integrated with multiple collection methods into train of 3 satellites traveling into line of the same orbit. Autonomic, automatic tipping and cooing of the deep sea gate. The first satellite, for example, may be aligned satellite to detect and geolocate the signal of interest. EO, IR, and SAR payload are automatically cooked to image the area where signals are detected and identify the emitter. So Yogan 31, 30, Yogan 35, 36, 39 series satellites were launched in 2021 and 2023. The 5 triplets in each series, 15 per series, for total of 45 satellites uh, orbiting together in the tight formation, yeah, like Yogan 31 satellite. These satellites travel in the line separately between 400 to 1000 kilometers. Yogan 36 triplet field of view to defeat US deco and deception. समझा क्या? For example, the deco may transmit a ship radar signal and will be located for the first aligned satellite. In counter interventions, PLA strike on US in the early stage of the counter intervention. This is the focus effect. C4ISR system of system. चाइना C4ISR एंड काउंटर इंटरवेंशन बोला तो नहीं तू बात कर चाइना C4ISR एंड काउंटर इंटरवेंशन देखो ना ठीक के लिए 500. What are you doing? China hypersonic warfare data link cool dazzle NATO war machine ये मिसाइल में चाहिए. चाइना हाइपरसोनिक वॉरफेयर डेटा लिंक कूल डैजल नाटो वॉर मशीन चाहे कोई भी डिफेंस सिस्टम हो उसका. I told about this. I'm just giving you example. Let me finish. China built an electromagnetic kill zone in the South China Sea. ये इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेटिक किल जोन क्या है पता नहीं क्या. With the help of this China's satellite beam synthesis technology integrate phase array emitter across the 65 full deployable antenna for radar precision. It will happen. Tranche UD Tranche 401 the world first geochronous orbit synthetic aperture SAR satellite जो शिप को मदद करने के लिए हमको हेल्प करेगी. Precision surveillance 1/3 of the Earth. UD employ a novel space power combination system. You want that help? Give the capability Chinese reconnaissance satellite to real-time tracking and targeting. The satellite also employ advanced stability control mechanism that rely on ultra precision gyroscope. Please get that. China satellite beam synthesis technology. UD. The 7 cockpit system that help Su-57 jet pilots reach faster. ये बस तो है नहीं. हो गया. How can the US military use artificial intelligence against Iran to capture Ayatollah Khan? Yes, kill that man. मार दिया उसको. इतना तुम लोगों को समझता नहीं है क्या? येलो केक खाली तुम लोगों को समझता है. साइंटिस्ट को मारता है, मारते आया है. और कल ही एक बात मेरे को काम बचा था, मैं निकालता मैं बोल रहा था मुझे कुछ लग रहा था, ऐसा लगता हमेशा ही है, सबको लगता है और हो गया. 10 बार तुम लोगों को समझता नहीं है कि भाई साइंटिस्ट को मारेगा वो. अभी फिर उसके बाद सब कुछ है साइंटिस्ट की रिपोर्ट कौन किधर रहता है. सब मिनिस्टर को मार दिया. अपन सोचते कि ये सब करने से उसको अपनी सोच थोड़ी खत्म होगी आपकी सच की, लेकिन वो भी मारता है. कमज़ोर हो जाएगी आदमी. बंदूक भी रहेगी सामने लगे बाद कुछ भी रहेगा लेकिन आदमी कमज़ोर हो जाता है. ऐसा है. मेन आदमी ही चले गया. तभी बेंजामिन नेतन्याहू को अभी टारगेट करना होगा 100%. अभी पूरा फोकस लगना होगा. कोई तो होगा कैसा तो होगा. किस तरीके से होगा ये टारगेट करना है. 100% करना होगा उसको. उनके साइंटिस्ट को मारना है. हमको US could use artificial intelligence to track Iran's supreme leader. Project Maven. तू बंकर बस्तर बंकर अच्छा वाला बनाना रे बाबा और सबको जरा सेफ रखना रे. हाँ? Project Maven can process radar data and intercept to map secret underground bunker network. हाँ? इससे बचने का तो तरीका है वो बताते हैं. तो प्रोजेक्ट मेवन से हमको बचना है. हाँ? The program that process massive amount of satellite and drone footage. It autonomously identify hidden military asset and bunker entrance for human analysis to review. While traditional optical camera cannot see underground, artificial intelligence algorithm can analyze. Synthetic aperture radar, ये दूसरा दुश्मन हमारा. हाँ? and seismic sensor. तो सिंथेटिक एपर्चर रडार के हमको तो क्रेजी लगाना होगा. हाँ? हाँ? और ये सिस्मिक सेंसर को टू डिटेक्ट हॉलो सबटेरन स्पेसिस. सिस्मिक सेंसर भूकंप का सिस्मिक सेंसर जरा से भी हल्का से भी उसको साउंड आता है कुछ ना कुछ तो इंसान अंदर अंडरग्राउंड में करता ही है पकड़ लेता. तो इससे बचना है हमको. दिस एडवांस डेटा प्रोसेसिंग हेल्प द मिलिट्री मैप आउट द एग्जैक्ट लेआउट ऑफ द bunker complex. The Ayatollah relocate to a heavy reinforced bunker network in Tehran. These deep interconnect tunnels are specially designed to ensure its security during military assault. आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस टूल लाइक क्लाउड. CLAUD ये क्लाउड है. कुछ तो करो. For rapid document analysis and processing intercept data, this model quickly translate and synthesize vast amount of enemy communication to pinpoint a target location. मौसम तो है कोई ना कोई तो होगा जो ये एनिमी कम्युनिकेशन को पकड़ रहा है हैक कर रहा है. इसी टाइप. अब अप्लाइंग द स्टडी टू ईरान. इफ डायरेक्टेड टू टारगेट ईरानी लीडरशिप हम भी करेंगे. The US could deploy similar artificial intelligence system to process intercept communication from local security force. तो फोर्स के पीछे पड़ेगा कोई ना कोई तो बात करेगा उससे. By finding hidden pattern in the digital chatter, artificial intelligence officer determine exact which bunker are target occupied. During the potential physical capture or bunker busting mission, artificial intelligence provide vital real-time decision support for ground troops and drone operator. It continues process live battlefield data to identify the safest entry point and safest navigated complex underground tunnel system. Identify the safest entry point and safely navigate complex underground tunnel system. कब सेफ पॉइंट मिल जाए ताकि मैं चले जाऊँ बेंजामिन नेतन्याहू के पास. Drill announce. Russian help Iran defend against US. कहाँ है तू? F25L Adir. Listen, F16L Sufa and F15L Ram. The Adir, आदिर क्या है? हाँ? ये आदिर फ्यूचर इसराइल डेवलप एवोनिक, ठीक है? हमारे पास अच्छा नहीं इलेक्ट्रॉनिक वॉरफेयर सिस्टम एंड वेपनरी, the aircraft capability. So during Operation Lion, Rising Lion, Adir was instrumental in the targeting over 100 sites across Iran. The Adir allowed, उसको अलाउड करने कैसे देंगे हम? The Israel Air Force to penetrate Irani air space and disable advanced air defense system. क्या करें? S-300 battery. The Adir speak to Israel's strategic emphasis on advanced steel and precise air power in the military operation. F-16L Sufa, a specialized modified variant, Block 52. ये क्या करता है? The Sufa features significant enhancement in avionics survivability. Outfitted with the conformable fuel tank, the Sufa can carry जोड़िए. The Sufa feature customized avionic mission system, Elbit system, helmet mounted display, and data link for real-time coordination with others. During the attack, Sufa was used. क्यों? For the support the shield. Adir by Adir Adir by launching electronic attack. किसको लॉन्चिंग किया? इलेक्ट्रॉनिक अटैक रडार को किया, एंड डी को टू डिस्ट्रैक्ट एंड सरप्राइज ईरानी एयर डिफेंस. समझ रहे हैं? To avoid entering heavy defended area, the Sufa deployed stand of munition. Sufa was able to share targeting and threat data in real time also with other aircraft in the battle space using network warfare capability. Link 16 हमको भी चाहिए F-57 में. F-15R RAM ये क्या किया? F-15L RAM is heavily modified version of the F-15 Strike Eagle. The RAM has been updated with Israel Mission Computer, EW system and cockpit display. During Operation Rising Lion, the RAM was used to deliver massive payload of heavy strike on hardened targets. So the advanced sensor suit and the data sharing capability जिता दिया उसको. बस सेंसर एंड फ्यूजन नेटवर्क हमको करना है. ये उसने बोला ऑपरेशन राइजिंग लायन ऑफर सर्वर लाइसेंस फॉर मिलिट्री प्लानर है. सेकेंड, persistent training and combat experience. Ability to rapidly update electronic warfare system based on the recent combat lessons. Third, technology superiority. only 48 are uh, rising lion around 50 aircraft for each wave of attack वेव ये करेंगे पहला वो करता है वेव एक एक दिमाग से कर रहे हैं लोग just wait so artificial intelligence help uh, help F-35 pilot to spot hostile air defects faster and accurately. So the artificial intelligence to speed up the process of using new data to refine and improve the jet already extensive electronic warfare suite जो उन लोग के पास है. So Lockheed Martin build and train artificial intelligence machine learning model, improve situation awareness, reducing pilot decision making. Engineer use an automatic tool to label new embedder, to learn new embedder class within minute, reload the applet model and to the next flight in the same mission. F-35 mission system help pilot understand threat faster so they can make decision more quickly. The new technology display in the same manner. Compact ID system. The work is the work done in project Overwatch Surf 2. So